This is Noel Camilotes for ChatterBox Media, and this is ChatterBox. Hello again, this is Ian Camilotes for ChatterBox Media here at Anime Magic, and I want to just generally dub you guys the car guys, but you guys are the ones that have brought in the different design cars with different anime designs here to the convention, and it's even shocking even more is the fact that usually it's outside and you guys are indoors, so it's great to have you guys in here because a lot of people look forward to that.
Thank you.
So tell me, what got you guys into more designing the cars to have anime-themed designs on them?
You want to take this one first, or you want me to take it?
Well, as in we looking at just the idea, generalizing?
Yeah, like how it started, because it's not something that you would see at any other kind of convention, and you guys have been really prominent with anime conventions.
So, Itasha means painful vehicle. It's play on word with some Japanese words and all that, meaning that it's painful to look at, and also it's painful for your pocket of how much you spend money on your car. So it's an otaku thing, and so it started out in Japan as kind of a culture thing and all that. So, and it just grew. It got really popular, and then started to move towards the U.S. area because of anime culture growing and all that. And so people started to personalize vehicles and started making, I guess you want to say like a love letter to your waifu, so to their favorite character and all that. So.
Okay. So speaking of characters, then, how do you guys decide which ones you want to do? Is it something that whatever's popular, or do you guys have a specific ones that you like?
So for me, on a personal level, like I've been doing Itasha vehicles probably for 10, 12 years now. So my first Itasha I did was in 2010, and this was before I even really knew that there was even a term for what we do. Like, I didn't even know that they were doing these kinds of things in Japan. It was just kind of like, I like anime, I'm a car guy, I'm going to incorporate the two things and see what I can come up with. And then for me, it was really just like starting out with like, okay, what's my series that I'm watching currently, or what manga am I reading, and which is the character that kind of fits my current car build. And that's where I went. So from 2010 up to now, I've had probably 9 different wraps with 9 different characters on 2 vehicles. So it's just for me at least, I like to have different characters on the cars depending on how my car build is actually going. But other people stick to just the one character and will either keep that one character forever until the wrap kind of degrades, and then they'll just continue and do it again, or they'll have the same character and they will also like just change it up either like every year, every couple of years, whatever.
Alter it a little bit.
Yeah, alter it a little bit, but still stay the same character. I'm odd man out because I've had so many different characters and series on my vehicles.
So how many cars do you have already? Because is this everything?
Do I have, or do like just like what we have currently here?
Well, you've got how many here?
We have 14 cars here. 14 cars owned by 14 different people, and each car is unique in terms of like what kind of car it is, and then what characters are on those vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like each one of those cars are owned by a different owner.
Yeah.
So it's basically their preference of their favorite character that's on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and almost every wrap is like a 1-to-1. I mean, it's a one-off piece. You'll never find the same style wrap of the same character on another person's car.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much time does it take to put together those kind of designs?
For my stuff, so the current build I have on there now, I have Marin from My Dress Up Darling.
One of my favorite ones.
I normally, like, I've had local artists or artists within the U.S. design my stuff. But I had the opportunity to actually have one of the top designers in Japan do my car this year. They're a shop called Sector 1, and they're based in Akihabara, which is kind of like the epicenter of all things Itasha within Japan. And so I had them design, I came up with the concept. They said, cool, let's do it. 3 weeks later, they finished the design. They sent me the files. I had a local shop here, print it, and they also installed it. So probably total time, maybe a month and a half. But that's not necessarily always like the case. It all depends on who you work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be like in-house custom work done by, someone fan work done by an artist you like. There's companies that would do it out there too that are, recommended that do specifically Itasha designs and all that. So, but in my personal, I encourage fan art just because it's safer because of copyright infringement and all that. So you don't want to just go on a Google image search and find an
Just
image
take one
and just take an image and decided to put it on a wrap because that could cause a lot of issues with other companies and all that. So, you just want to kind of play the safe game. So.
Okay. Have you guys thought about going to things to show you the displays of your cars beyond anime conventions, or is it right now the best place is to show it with?
No. I've been showing my cars outside of anime conventions for years. I go to traditional import car shows, and I've gone across the country with my vehicle. So like my car specifically has been to New York, Vegas, Houston, Miami, Daytona, DC, Baltimore, Indiana, Philly. It's been all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, and not most of those places were not anime conventions. They were legitimate, just regular import car shows.
Similar to like the Chicago Auto Show kind of thing.
Yeah,
something
but for like modified vehicles.
Okay.
I even tell people, like, if you wrap your car, you're customizing your car no matter what you do. You're in the car scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of certain people within the Itasha community like to, or at least within the U.S., I believe, like to say that they're not car people, but they are. But they don't want to be.
They want to admit it.
They don't want to admit it. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Is there, before I let you guys go, is there any place that they can look you guys up to be able to see some more of the designs, or at least see where you guys would be next?
Oh yeah. So Itasha Alliance is kind of like, I guess, the national group, right?
I would say that we started out in LA. We just had our humble ambition. It just happened to grow out of that for the last 4 or 5 years, and so I have moved back to the Midwest, which is where I'm originally from, and Alan decided to just start a chapter out here because I know that there's cars out here.
Yeah.
We're not being looked at because, and I know that the Midwest has a unique style, and so we're growing as much as we can out here. And so Itasha Alliance is what we're looking at. You can look at Itasha Alliance LA, and then our new chapter, Itasha Alliance Chicago, will be me and Alan. We'll be working on that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's on Facebook, and then my specific car group is 4-Star Society _Chicago on Instagram.
Okay.
So we've been like that. 4-Star Society is a car crew that's been around since 2008 in the car scene here in Chicago. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to Time for chatting with us here, and then looking forward to seeing the cars.